Madam President,
Senator from Vermont.
Madam President, I ask consent to call the quorum be dispensed with.
Without objection.
Madam President, we had an interesting news in Vermont this morning. Our governor, Governor Scott, announced that we've reached 80% immunity vaccinations, and so the state will, in effect, reopen. Now, I mention this because right from the beginning, and I've worked closely with our governor, we've tried to show no partisanship in this. I'm a Democrat, he's a Republican. We are both, first and foremost, Vermonters. And restrictions were put in place. Efforts were made to vaccinate. I know my wife Marcel and I went to some of these vaccination centers. We had everybody from the Vermont National Guard to veterans group to schools to nurses who were volunteering all over in those places. And everybody would line up and they'd say, I'm scheduled for 9:20, I'll be there 9:10. And they just went through and people wanted to get the vaccination. It meant some hardships while it was going on because a lot of our businesses could not open or had to open just in limited ways. But they kept at it. And we all worked together to help with aid to the state during the COVID time. And I was proud of what I might be able to do, but I'm mostly proud of the Vermonters. They set politics aside. They set partisanship aside, and they said, how do we make us a safer state? So I just thought I'd note that. All my trips back home, all the times I joined with the various people, our Dr. Leahy, our chief physician in Vermont, the governor and others, our lieutenant governor, Molly Gray, all of us worked together, and it's paid off. And I must admit, when I go home this coming weekend, I'm going to walk out that plane with a bigger smile than I usually have. I always have a smile coming home to the state where I was born, but this weekend it's going to be an especially big smile. Madam President, I suggest the absence of a quorum.
Clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Baldwin.